watch the cannons flashing. I clean my gun and dream of Galveston. I still see her standing by the water, standing there looking out to sea. And is she waiting there for me on the beach where we used to run? Galveston, oh Galveston, I am so afraid of dying before I dry the tears she's crying, before I watch your seabirds flying in the sun. At Galveston, at Galveston. That was Galveston, made famous by Glen Campbell, introduced to him by Don Ho. No, I'm not kidding. Don Ho was actually the first person to record that song, and then Glen Campbell changed it significantly and made it a mega hit. I played that song straight from the charts of the Morristown Uke Jam. So take the link in the video description, download the free ukulele song sheet, grab your own ukulele, and you can play right along with this video. And if you're going to be anywhere near Morristown, New Jersey, come out and play with us. In just a moment, I'm going to do a tutorial covering everything I just played, and at the very end, I'll do a slow motion close-up play along that you might find helpful. But right now, if you like the video, please like the video with a thumbs up. And if you want lots more, then subscribe to our YouTube channel for free, of course. If you want hundreds more free downloadable ukulele song sheets, each with a link to its own free video tutorial and play along just like this one, then check out our Dropbox and then come play with us. All right, now, there are two versions of this song in the song sheet. If you download that song sheet, the second page is exactly the same song in the same key, but easier. All right? I played it with, the maximum panache, whatever. If you're a beginner or you just don't want to try that hard, or if you want to get right to it and then amp it up later, then you can play the simpler version, and because it's in the same key, you can play right along, right next to a friend that's playing the harder version, and they'll just complement each other. You can do that. So all the up the neck stuff that I did, none of that's in the simpler version. It just stays right down there on the easier versions of the chords. So you can do that if you like. Now, what did I do? The strum, I had a hard time. I mean, the intro, of course, didn't follow the strum, but I'll go over the strum first. Generally speaking, I'm going to go with the F. Generally speaking, it was a simple down, down. That was the sort of feel to it, right? Like with one pause, the emphasis on the first and third downs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. But it changed based on the lyrics. It really did. The emphasis was based on the lyrics. It was like, Galveston, oh Galveston, Galveston, right? So all of a sudden now I have dramatic and pauses in there. That is to say, I didn't do the upstrokes. So I don't know what to say about all the exceptions other than listen to the song. If you want to just play that strum that I just did, it'll work, right? Galveston, oh Galveston. Actually, the timing is a little bit different too, so you probably have to change it up a little bit. But I'm sorry I can't give you any more hints on the strum. It really does alter based on the line in the song and the lyrics, the way they're sung in that time. Oh well. All right, now straight from the intro. Again, you can just play an F. An F, like it's basically it's almost the first line of the song, right? The intro. I'm doing, but if you could just play the F. So four measures of the F, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then flat and slide up to a second position C. Right? You could do a C like this if you want, but you already have the B flat shaped right there. All you have to do is slide that up 2 frets, and you've got it. Okay? That's all you have to do. Now, what I'm doing though, that little bit of fingerstyle, it's a combination of my right and left fingers. I've got the F here, right? I pluck one string, the 3rd string from the floor, and then I drop. It's a hammer-on and a pluck. Look at that. So see, I pluck it first when it's open, and then I drop my ring finger onto that same string, and then I pluck it off. That's it. And then I pluck the 4th string. Excuse me. I pluck it with my thumb here, and then I pull it off with my middle finger. So yeah, hammer-ons, pull-offs. That's what they're called. Not as hard as it sounds. It's harder to describe than it is to do. It's really not that hard, but that's it. And then back down to that F. By the way, you can think of your index finger as kind of the anchor point in most of this song. It stays mostly where it was. See, I've got the F here. Then when I go to the B flat, I'm just flattening it out. I slide it up, and still everything else picks up. The index finger just angles up and slides back down, but it stays stuck to that string most of the song. Okay, so verse 1. F, B flat, C, F. And then, okay, here I am picking it up already. I am playing an exceptionally hard version of an A minor, since A minor is actually one of the easiest chords you can play. I like the way it sounded stepping down. It sounded more like the original when I did I still hear your sea winds blowing. Right, so you can just play an A minor, F7. You can do that. The way I did it, I played a 3rd position A minor. That's counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Stepping up like that. Those are all A minors. So this would be 3rd position. And I don't have any easy way to get there. You're sitting on an F, right? I drop my index finger here, and I drop the rest of the fingers there, and sorry, it's a hard chord. Hardest chord in the... Yeah, I think it's probably the hardest chord in the song. So I'm going from that A minor, and then I'm sliding down. The fingers, all of the fingers change strings, don't they? My index finger moves over to one string, and these two sort of change position. And I go to my, I go to a 2nd position F7, because I like the way that sounds. You can do a regular F7 if you wanted, but if you drop your pinky, it's kind of a 2nd position F7. So, I still hear your ceilings, right? And then you flatten out your index finger into that B flat. But now, it's a 1, 2, 3, which I think sounds really cool, that step down. What you're doing is, that's what you hear. And yes, I'm playing a ukulele with a low G instead of a high one. My dog has fleas. Some of you have that tuning, but I would play it the same way with both, regardless of what it is. You want to hear this, right? Or, right? You want to hear that step down. And the way you get that is you start with a B flat, and then you switch these 2 fingers into a B flat major 7, then you just pick one up, and that's a B flat 6, also known as a G minor 7, but in this case they're all B flats. That's it. And then drop your C. I still see her dark eyes glowing. Same step down. She was 21 when I left Galveston. Now here's the harder part, and you can just do Fs. Right? You could just do that. But I like the way I wanted to do the drama. I wanted to hear that. So I've got an F all the way up here. What is that? A fifth position F, right? 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. So it's kind of a closed D shape. And then drop down your pinky in this case is going to be kind of the anchor point, because it stays on that string, and you go down to form an F with your pinky on the 3rd fret, and now you slide it up. Sorry, you pick it up. I was wrong. And have like a closed G shape on the 5th fret, and then a second position C. So that's what I want to hear. Right? Galveston, oh Galveston, second verse. And then do the same thing. All right, now, from there, I've got this. I did that at the end of the verse. I've got this B-flat shape that's actually a C because it's on the 3rd fret. And now I'm going to leave my ring finger where it is, bar the 3rd fret, drop a G, and I'm actually dropping my pinky too. Because I want to hear this. I want to hear this step down, right? And here's how I do it. I've got a closed G shape with a pinky there. That's a 3rd position G sharp. Okay, so I still see you standing by. Yeah, I am making the song harder than it needs to be, but I wanted to hear this. So that's how I do it. G sharp with the pinky up here, then a B flat with the pinky down 1 fret, and then I go back to the G sharp, but now this time it's closed, regular, and a B flat that's regular. Okay, so I still see her standing by the water. And now to the C minor. Finally, we have something easy. My ring finger just comes over here and lays flat. Standing there looking out to sea. Back to a G sharp. Sorry, that is a jump, isn't it? From there, you gotta jump up to the G sharp. And is she waiting? Jump down to an F minor. I don't have any hints for you there, sorry. It's not an easy song. Waiting there for me. Jump again. There's no connection, is there, between the F minor and an E flat? Oh well. But finally, we get to an easier part. On the beach, 1 finger moves 1 fret, right? On the beach where we used to run. Jump again. Galveston, and to the rest of the song, it's normal again, except the very, very end, after you do your step down. Before I watch the seabirds flying, the chords are just in a slightly different position to give that dramatic outro, right? For I watch, drop onto a D minor, seabirds flying, B flat, A minor, in the sun, B flat 6, at Galveston, a D. From there, from that B flat 6, your middle finger stays solidly right where it is, and form the D around it. Again, it stays where it is, from the D to the B flat. At Galveston, and that's it. That's it. Okay, I'm going to play slow motion from the intro through the first verse, but I'm going to pretend that the first verse is the second verse and go straight into the bridge. Slow motion, close up on my left hand, my chord shaping hand, so you can see how I do every single chord transition and practice along in slow motion if you like. Now, slow motion, 5, 6, 7, and sorry, it actually starts in the middle, isn't it? 5, 6, 7. Galveston, oh Galveston, I still hear your sea winds blowing. do the whole song. Galveston, oh Galveston, I still hear your sea waves crashing while I watch the cannons flashing. I clean my gun, dream of Galveston. I still see her standing by the water, standing there looking out to sea. And is she waiting there for me on the beach where we used to run? Galveston, oh Galveston, I am so afraid of dying before I dry the tears she's crying, before I watch your seabirds flying in the sun at Galveston, at Galveston. That's it. See you Wednesday. Bye.